welcome back to some Dungeons and Dragons this week. Quickly, recap of last session. Last session, you finally finished the Goblin Camp, and Kaiman's explosive bite was declared the winner of the best kill competition, and so he found a hither staff. Yay. You collected the magical water for Vizier Lithicus and headed back to Abercatcher, delivering the water to him upon your return. He held up his side of the bargain and allowed you to head into the crypts beneath the palace, but as it was getting kind of late, he offered you a place to rest first if you desired. While most of you headed to bed, Mittens decided to cause some mischief, summoning a Pegasus and turning invisible. He flew up to the young Sultan's room and told him of Lithicus's plans to keep him young and impressionable, I suppose. The Sultan didn't seem convinced and wanted to get confirmation from Lithicus himself, who lied and told him the water was there to keep his youthful complexion. Satisfied, the Sultan bid Mittens farewell and the day was done. The next day, you all headed down into the crypts below the palace. Before you left, Lithicus allowed you to loot what you wanted from the lower floors of the crypts, and he gave you a portal stone to teleport back to the palace once you're finished in the crypts, as they go on for many miles and it's a long journey down. You headed down into the crypt, its crumbling tunnels winding on for hours, but eventually you found the very first tomb, tomb that was created in these crypts. So I suppose also the very last tomb. One of a knight who held the branch of a tree and the symbol of Yggdrasil on his shield. You dispelled the illusory sarcophagus, and beneath was a pristine marble stairway which you headed down. Heading down the corridor, you saw illustrations on the wall displaying history of the gods you'd not known before. You learned that Pelor, Freya, and a dragon named Io came to the material plane using the Tree of Yggdrasil and fought off the previous rulers of this plane, the Primordials, who were like evil elemental things. Once fought off, people declared these powerful beings their gods, and them and their children took up rulership of this plane and the planes beyond. Io the dragon split themselves into Tiamat, Bahamut, and Sardior, because they couldn't have kids of themselves. Finally, you made it to the bottom of the stairway, where you found some bodies of knights of the same order who seemed to have killed each other in a great battle. You pushed past these bodies and headed into the temple/vault ahead. Inside, you found two smaller doors either side of you and a larger one ahead of you. First, you headed left and found a large room. Inside here were vases filled with some green gems that you hadn't yet identified, a locked door, and a large wheel-like crank. You spanned the crank and opened one layer of the large door from the first room, but also Oramis, it seems, eventually managed to unlock a locked door that led into like a small library.
That was funny.
A skeleton seemed to be inside the small library, wearing sort of scholar's robes. The first non-armored skeleton you've seen. As Oramis approached, a glow appeared from the skeleton, and as this glow formed into a ghost, the sort of ghost of a man, he said, "Hello, is anyone there?" And that is where we kick things off. This ghost is sort of like risen up now, sort of a couple of feet, just hovering off the ground above his body, and you can see there's almost like a tether between him and his body that sort of slowly breaks away. He says, "Is anyone there? Have you come to save me?" "Oh, by the gods, I'm saved. Thank you." "Oh, I thought I was a goner down here. Thank you so much. Wait, I've never met you all before. Who might you all be?"
I'm Oramis.
"Oh,
I'm
hello.
sure you've heard of me. Everyone's heard of me.
Oramis, are you part of the Legion? I'm sorry. Being down here, I don't get out much. I'm sure when I leave and get back to my family, I can hear all of your tales and exploits, but yes, I think we need to leave this place. Something has happened recently. It's horrible.
One second.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Everyone can end.
Can we hear this, or is this just Oramis?
Yeah. You guys will probably be able to hear this, or at the very least, you'll hear Oramis speaking. He's speaking in Common. It's somewhat not like broken Common. It's a bit like older Common. I can't be bothered to do the whole like yonder ye sort of thing, but And it's not really that. It's just like a little bit like things your sort of grandparents would say. You know, it is a bit older,
Oh.
common. And as he sort of speaks, there's this like ethereal sort of
Slightly racist.
whisper. A little bit racist, yeah. He's looking some of you up and down, just been like, oh, all white, good.
Jesus
Hey, Oramis, you found a
Christ.
friend.
To the lion.
All
Kidding,
white.
obviously.
That's good.
He's from a different generation, guys. Okay. Kidding, obviously. Yeah.
For our viewers, the M is from Wales. You can't help.
Yeah, you guys come in and see
Yeah,
Oramis
from a
talking to
different
this
generation
ghost.
over
He says, "Oh, you have friends. Hello. You all don't look like you work it. What brings you all
Who are
down?
thee, foul devil?
Foul devil. All right. My name is Ardivel. Nice to meet you." And he reaches out a hand. And as he reaches out a hand, he looks at his hand. And he stares at it for some time, and then goes, "I'm dead, aren't I?"
You're dead right.
Hey.
Oh,
Only in some capacity. Your physical being is no more.
I suppose. Sorry, this is quite big news. Realizing that you're dead. I. This has never quite happened to me before. I don't remember. Oh God, I'm dead.
Do you remember?
I was alone in here. No one came to save me. Oh,
Do you know what it was that did it?
I can't remember. It's like there's something blocking my fractured. I remember my name and some things, but not everything. Wait, my necklace. Where is it? And he looks down at his skeletal body and goes, oh, wait, that's me, isn't it? Oh, okay. I suppose that's fine. Looks down at his body. My necklace. I'm missing it.
Oh, what is his necklace look
Think-
like?
It is a necklace with the symbol of Yggdrasil, the world tree. Lots of sort of gems upon the sort of tree end branches.
Oh, gems, you say?
I think
This-
if
this
you
is
could.
a valuable necklace.
Yes, my family. It is a family
Oh,
heirloom.
yes.
I promised my family I would never go anywhere without it. I would take it to my grave
Oh,
if I must.
Wait, so you have, maybe.
Well, it's not here, but I think maybe it's the answer to figuring out why I can't remember.
Where did you see it last?
Why?
Mum.
I don't. I don't know.
Why are you laughing?
It's got to be somewhere here. It's got to be somewhere in the temple. I remember arriving at the temple just this. Is it this morning? My skeleton. It must at least be some time.
I'm guessing
What
his
year
skeleton looks
would
quite
you-
decayed.
His skeleton is like as decayed as a skeleton can possibly be. It is like pristine skeleton now, blood dried and gone, flesh gone, everything gone.
Does your necklace do anything?
So you no, it is just an heirloom. Just quite a valuable heirloom.
Valuable.
I think yes, maybe if you could find it, bring it back to me. I might remember some things. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. There are things in here, in this room. Maybe you could use those. I don't know what else is around in this place. I don't know if
Perception?
I don't know if the guards and everything are still up. Yeah. Roll me a perception check.
Or an investigation. I don't know.
Or investigation. Either works.
You good at either.
Pretty good at perception.
Oh, perception. No, I'm good at perception. Yeah, that's still. That's still rubbish there.
16. Not bad. Anyone else can give it a roll if they like
Oramis, you look like you need a hand.
to.
Oh.
There we go. So, Oramis, you managed to find a potion of healing, a potion of lightning resistance, and between you and Glyndan, well, you find a bunch of scrolls, but you don't quite discern what they do. Glyndan, roll me 3d20.
You take 34 fire damage.
No.
I'm down.
No. Right. So you find what was the first one? First one was a 5. You find a scroll of mirror image. Second was a 16. You find a scroll of arcane eye. And oh, that's pretty good. A scroll of chain lightning.
Ooh.
Otherwise, there are a couple more of these sort of small green gems lying about. That you remember are in those like large pots. But that's about it in here. Yeah, he says, if you manage to find it, I would be very, very grateful if you could bring it back to me. Otherwise, be careful. Ta-da! And he just sort of like falls back into a skeleton. The glow disappears, and the ghost is gone. So,
Oh, Oramis, I managed to open a door, I think, by the way.
ah,
I didn't get blasted by magic either doing it, so
Well, I don't know how you did that.
it was the big wheel.
All doors blast you with some kind of magic.
I'll just put the chain lightning scroll over to Oramis and just nod at him and say, you know what to do.
Mittens dies a third time.
Well, I'll give it to Oramis just for shits.
Oh yeah, a second time.
Unless you've got something planned that I don't know about.
Anyway, what would you guys like to do?
Well, my guess is if we go to the other side of the corridor, there'll be another crank similar to this one that we can open up.
I reckon that's a decent guess. Onward!
Go and investigate.
Alrighty. So, this is where I wish I was using my laptop, because my laptop's much faster. So you'll have to give me a second. But if I go bam, 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 I said, bam, wait, here, here.
You know what, Oramis, you seem to be the expert trap finder. After you.
Oramis comes through.
All right, Oramis, you step through into a room similar to the last, quite pristine, sort of marble and things all across. There's more vases of this, of these sort of like green gems. But in this room are lots of skeletons. Skeletons of these knights with sort of, lots of swords and all sorts in their waists, but also more skeletons of scholars. The scholars in this room seem to be quite numerous. And unfortunately, all of these scholars, you don't see any weapons upon them at all. They were most likely killed by these knights, and they were completely unarmed.
Any lying about?
Roll me a perception check.
Right. Let's see if we can find this. A 14.
14. You glance around the room, and you don't seem to find any necklaces, as you are somewhat distracted by a glow forming in several of the skeletons on the ground. And this glow begins to rise and rise and rise and form into several people, more ghosts. These ghosts sort of rise up and sort of look down. But unlike Arduvel, these ghosts are not they don't appear as a sort of healthy version of themselves. Their hair is ragged. They look hungry and tired and pained. They're all sort of the scholarly type, so they don't have weapons or anything. It's just them and sort of like wrapped in their togas and things like that, with still wounds and things blasted over them. And as these ghosts turn towards each of you, they look at you with a sort of scowl. And then a very sudden shift in their face as their face just like their jaw becomes like unhinged, their eyes glow bright. Can Oramis and Mittens, who have entered the room, please make me a wisdom saving throw?
I'm really good at these.
I am actually really good at these.
14. I just need to check.
So
Check.
Kaiman and I are outside here, like
Chill in the
yeah. So I think I prefer chicken soup.
It's Kaiman's favorite soup.
Kaiman does not do soup.
I could believe on a winter's day Kaiman would do a soup. What do you think?
Nah.
Ryan, is Kaiman a soup guy?
He's a genius when it comes to soup, right? Because he saves time by just eating the ingredients and then pouring boiling water down. It's a little shake, and then it amazes everyone every time he does it. The success that
That is a better answer than I could have ever hoped for. You both pass.
Oh my god.
Gone. Shooting.
Just Mittens, you get literally exactly the DC. These things, you can sense them trying to sort of shake your core, terrify you, but you
Shake
manage to
that
sort
thing,
of shrug off this effect. And can we all very quickly roll some initiative
Okay,
against
the last
group
one.
of ghosts?
Oh, actually,
Pitching Geary.
It's a group of ghosts. They are terrible hosts. Guys, it's 13 plus stuff. Plus 3 is 16. So, all right, Oramis, you're actually going first for a change. Good on you, bud.
thank you.
Well, the man with 6 initiative should be going first. A lot more.
But I so rarely do. I don't understand.
Them damn dice, man. So Oramis, then Mittens, then nope, yep, then Glyndan, then Ghosts, then Kaiman. Fantastic. Oramis, you're up first. A bunch of ghostly boys have appeared and are sort of turning to move towards you. And Mittens, what would you like to do?
I did you put the Eldritch Blast thing?
I didn't, but I know what it is because it's in my notes. So if you'd like to do that blast, you can.
How does that work?
So you can use this as many times a day as your proficiency bonus, which is 6. And you basically use it'll be your full action, but you fire off a sort of blast of eldritch energy, and in a 20 by 20 foot radius cone, anything in there needs to make a dex save against your spell save DC or take your full eldritch blast damage as it explodes in a large force explosion.
Is there... How many of these things can I hit doing that?
Doing that, I would say if you placed it right, you could hit probably 4 of them. If not, I mean, if you placed it like right at the top of the stairs, that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you'd be able to hit 4 of them if you placed it right at the top of the stairs.
Can I do that?
All right. So roll me the damage for Eldritch Blast.
11.
It should be 5d10 plus 5. So roll me 4 more d10. I need to make some dexterity saving throws.
Why is it 5?
Because you went up, so you now get 5 blasts with your Eldritch Blast, don't you? Or do you get 4?
It's only ever 4.
All right, then there's 4d10, so roll me 3 more.
Okay. Ignore that second one, sorry.
Yeah, so roll me 3d10.
Oh, rubbish.
12. So that is 23 points of damage. Just need to roll some dex saves. So first for purple. Purple. What's your spell save DC?
It is 19.
19. Right. So purple fails. Blue fails. Green passes. And orange passes the nat 20. So purple and blue fail and both take the full 23. And the other two do that. Any bonus actions or any more movement?
Correct. Might as well try and bonus. My bonus action concealed blade.
You can do. Roll to hit. 27 does hit and 5 damage on them
That's sneak
fours.
No.
No, you don't. No, you don't get
I'm
sneak attack
within
on this
enemy.
because you're not within 5 feet of a friend.
Yeah.
And or anything like that.
Yes.
Indeed. Also, I don't know why that's brought that in, but let's.
I swear you get advantage from some sort of ability called He Shot First, or something like that. Or is
That was a thing we had fucking ages ago and haven't used in probably years.
I'm just
I'm
trying to
willing
get
to
the
bet.
sweet
Yeah.
sneak attack.
I
dice.
will look into that after this because that was created when I'd only been playing D&D for like 7 weeks, so I didn't know what the word balance meant. But I'll look into it because that was kind of a cool sort of Han Solo-esque feature.
Are you saying that you've somehow learned what balance is?
Sort of ish, kind of, not really. Guess you'll find out. Cool. So with that done, then we move on to Mittens.
Oh. Sorry. Oramis shot first. This is
Gain +3 to initiative rolls. The first creature you hit with a melee
attack.
attack. Taking a turn is a critical hit.
Critical hit.
Yeah, now I remember why we don't use that anymore. That's pretty nuts.
How have I not used this?
I think you've basically given him the.
I never go first, so.
I think that's probably why we haven't used it. You never went first, and then you made Galahad. So I think that's probably why. Anyway, Mittens, you are up. There's a bunch of ghostly people looking at you.
Is gonna panically look around the room, see the number of like skeletons and things on the floor, and he's gonna cast his old favorite, animate objects, and I'm gonna make 10 skulls
God.
turn into bitey monsters.
10 skulls. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, I hope you enjoy this combat because I'm going to be in it for the rest of the fucking evening. But I love it.
I've got this down pat. It's fine.
All right. Well, I'm going to do that because that's the first skull that appeared.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm going to say that you are going to get 5 groups of 2 skulls. so that it does, because each one is a tiny object, I'm assuming. Two
Yes.
tiny objects make a small person, small people. Yeah. So that is going to be controlled by Mittens. I was really hoping they could take a turn, but probably not. 2,
Uh,
3, 4, 5. You should have control of all of these strange green skulls now. Each one counts as 2, so whatever the health is for one of these things, just double it, and we'll
Okay.
figure that out.
all right. Well, as a bonus action, I'm going to command them to attack.
Alrighty. Let me just
Ah.
check something a second. Is their damage magical? I'm
No.
assuming not, because you're just animating non-magical
Yeah.
objects.
No, it's non-magical.
Cool. All right. Roll to hit.
Okay. Let me just. Okay. So these all have +8. So first one is a 17.
A 17 just hits.
Okay. A 20. So that's 2. An 18, 3. A nat 24. A 22, 5. An 11 will miss 6. 25, 6, 7, 16. Miss. So that's 2 misses, and I've done 8, 9, 10. So 7 hit, including 1 crit.
7 hit, including 1 crit. All right. Roll that damage. Which one are you doing the damage against? Just
so that'd be
mixing it
4
up.
against blue, 6 against what I've attacked. So
4
it'd be
against blue.
4 against blue, and then 3 missed. So 3 against purple.
Gotcha.
So
I'll just move some of these skulls into place so that they're actually like around blue and stuff like that.
well, there was 2 next to blue, and there was 3 next to purple.
Oh yeah, okay, I suppose.
So we need
What's with all the scuff holes?
4.
Mittens has just animated
Oh,
a bunch of
that's
skulls.
Okay.
It's like the Nevado special, but it's more annoying because it's just with objects. It can be done fucking anywhere.
The blue one takes 43 damage.
That is halved to 21 because it's non-magical.
Yes.
That right.
Crit as well, but it's not as many added on. And then the purple one takes 31, and then halved again because it's not.
Alrighty. Both of these creatures are going to use their reaction to do etherealness, which isn't the spell etherealness. It's just as these things are just being hit against. I mean, it can only do these against 1 attack, so I'm gonna take off like 2 HP or something like that. But like as they're being hit, you see against one of these attacks, they sort of go like
Oh, I've rolled the wrong dice.
incorporeal for a second.
I've rolled the
all right.
the wrong damage die. So the first one should be 26, and the second one should be 21. So 13 and 10.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you can see as these things are like being hit against one of the attacks, they sort of half phase between sort of reality. They sort of half go into this plane, half into the ethereal plane, like the ghostly plane, and slightly sort of reduce some of the damage against that attack.
Okay.
But otherwise,
Yeah.
good job.
And then I'm going to go out and go, oh, a bunch of ghosts come alive. They are not friendly.
Cool. Now we have Glyndan.
Glyndan's just sort of mage handing a bowl of chicken soup that he had one time to show Kaiman. It was in this restaurant in Lone Hill. Oh my god, it was so good.
Well, you have that memory box, if you remember. You have the little memory box that Rast gave you, so you can show him an exact replica of that memory.
Yeah, this soup in Lone Hill, fuck me. I would kill for that. Have killed for that. The infamous Lone Hill Ripper, that's me. And just see Mittens run out just screaming, oh, okay. I'm sure Oramis has got this all under control. I'll go and see if I can give him a little hand. Mm. Get there with 20 of movement. And then purple here, shoot a little firebolt into him.
A fireball. Alrighty.
Into him. 17.
17 does just hit, and as you hit this thing, you realize that fire doesn't seem to affect ghosts that much, so it's going to take half damage. So it's going to be
That is false information because in Pokemon, fire is super effective.
no.
Pokemon is
Pokemon.
I think so.
Okay, explain to me
Fire's
why
just neutral
fire
against
would be
ghosts.
more.
Oh,
look it up.
Explain to me why. Yeah, look it up. If it's
they're,
super
they're
effective,
weak to ghosts and dark types.
ghosts are weak to ghosts and dark types.
Yeah, ghosts are weak to ghost.
That seems weird.
Fire is super effective against grass, ice, and bug.
Understandably.
Oh,
Yeah.
and steel.
Well, it takes half damage. This ghost stares at you intently. Glyndan.
Okay.
Is that everything on your turn? Are you
Watching
moving?
him
Are you
not go
staying?
down, I'll go, fuck that. And I'll do last 10 feet of my movement here, and then bonus action, Misty Step here.
Oh, you little bitch.
I've helped you, Oramis. You have this under control.
I've created 10
Yeah.
allies for your sneak attack.
Ah, thank you.
Alrighty.
And then run away
Now it is the ghost's
heroically.
turn. Oramis, this red
Yes.
ghost in front of you is just going to
Yes.
look at you and start pushing itself towards you, literally
Interesting.
going inside of you. Can you make me a charisma saving throw?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a long time since Bethan.
Yeah. Then charisma save 23.
23. You pass. This one. This one here is also going to do exactly the same fucking thing as it's a ghost, so it can go inside things. Can you make me
Oramis
another
is
charisma
getting
saving
exactly what you wanted.
15.
15. That fails, Oramis. So as
Oh,
this ghost possesses you. This ghost goes inside you and takes control of your body. Oramis is still in there in the back of your mind. And, you are conscious, you can see everything that's going on, but you suddenly have no control over any of your actions.
How does it do this?
It's
How
sort of
does
like
it do this?
it sort of
What
goes
kind
like
of, what kind of magic is it?
this is ghostly magic. I don't fucking know. Necromancy shit, man. It's just
I'm immune to necromancy.
you're
Resistant.
resistant to necromantic magic, to necromantic damage, but you
Exactly.
are. It's controlling your body in ghostly ways. Luke,
Disagree.
you're now playing against everyone else.
Oh, here we go. Hey.
I knew that'd fucking change your mind. You are no longer Oramis. You are now a ghost who just has been basically you were killed many, many years ago and have decided that the whole world needs to pay because extreme violence was let out into you for no reason whatsoever. So the whole world needs to pay for this.
Mhm. Oh,
Everything
yeah.
needs to die.
Yeah, it fucking does.
That's that ghost's turn. This ghost is going to, I guess, look at these things and try and sort of, because that's red's done. So this one's going to look at the skull and try and whack that. So the skull, that's an 18 plus 7.
nice.
Does that hit?
Yes.
I'm assuming that hits a, yep. I need more dice. So I'm super prepared.
Yes, a tiny object has an AC of 18.
AC of 18. Shit.
Yeah, because it's really small, so
That's-
it's quite fast.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I can get behind that. 2, 3. Where the fuck are my d6s? Ruh. 4, 5, 6. Here we go. That is some maths. Maths. That is 11, 13, 15, 21, 24 points of damage. Points of necrotic damage to this skull.
One of them dies.
Cool. This goes, then goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Rolls to hit. That's a 17 plus stuff.
Yeah. 20 HP is their 20 is their HP.
Alright, this one's got 4 5s, so second skull gone.
Cool.
You should be able to control these skulls, so yeah, you
I
can
got
delete them at
some,
your leisure.
yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, and this one's gonna go after this skull there. That's gonna be another 17. This dice is rolling extremely well for me today, which is rare for me. 12, 18, 20, 24, 28 damage. So the third skull is gone.
So I'm just gonna mark
But that's going to be all the skulls,
Evidence for
all the ghosts, all the ghost turns as they sort of come in, and they almost like use their claws to sort of slash,
I accidentally deleted one of them.
slash at these things. That's fine. I'm assuming it's dead. So
One of them is dead, but I deleted a thing rather than a. So I should still have 4 symbols. Sorry.
you should still have 4. So
Yeah, 3 of them died. So I've got. I just meant to make a note that
3,
it had half
4.
HP.
Right. There you go. There's your 4 skulls. Cool. So then we go to Kaiman. Kaiman, what are you going to do? Inside, you've heard a lot of sort of wailing of ghosts and horrible things. What would you like to do? As a cleric.
With my actually, I think so. I hold up my fist and I'm like, banish them, loud dude. Turn undead.
Turn undead. Right. These are what level can you destroy? As in level 18 cleric.
I want to say 3, but
I want to say 3 as well. If it is 3, then these things are fine. 18 channel divinity times 3. Destroy undead. CR4. Ooh. These things could maybe be destroyed. Let's see. So they need to roll wisdom saves. The one inside Oramis has advantage because it's inside Oramis. So blue blows up. Also, to do that, you're gonna have to actually move inside here. So I'm gonna move you there. So blue blows up.
That just wasn't one.
Yeah.
My thing is black. Like
Scroll
that is
down.
usually my- there it is. There.
You might need to zoom out a little bit as well. I was wondering why you hadn't moved your token or anything.
Very top.
If your thing's black, don't go in that room with the ghost in the other place. Not
Yeah.
a fan of it.
Yeah, so blue is gone, orange is also gone, green is fine, purple is inside armor, so it gets advantage, and with the nat 20, it's going to be fine. Thank God, because I rolled a 6 for the other one. And red is also fine. So you've destroyed 2 of them. You raise your holy symbol, and almost like sort of these things begin, like a red heat begins building on the inside of them, and then just and they're just destroyed with destroy undead. Good job. Cool. If that is everything on your turn, Kaiman.
Did you already move me to here?
Yeah, I did move you to there.
I was gonna play. Or
Oh yeah. You can still move. You can move yourself wherever the fuck you want. I just moved you in there because you would have to be in the room to do your child divinity thing.
Nothing complements a nice, elegant channel divinity like a bite attack.
What are you biting?
This one.
There shouldn't be one there.
I think he's biting a skull.
Oh, yeah, that's a skull, my dude.
Which, in fairness,
That's
makes
what I'm.
sense. As this
Which,
time
yeah,
has no idea.
yeah. Roll to hit. Roll to hit. 13 misses a skull. This skull, these like two skulls floating in the air, just sort of like dodge out of the way of Kaiman's attack. As they're just like randomly floating there. I like to imagine that they're laughing and cackling.
Oh, absolutely. They're just like gnashing skulls.
Cool. Oramis, or should I say Vengeful Ghost?
Darkness.
Casting Darkness. What is this Vengeful Ghost's name, Luke? Who is it you're playing now?
Mason.
After
After the betrayal.
This this vengeful ghost is called Solomon.
Solomon. I like
Mhm.
it. Cool.
Don't know why. It sounds biblical.
He's
Cool.
gonna solo man the party.
Oh,
Huh.
for sure.
For sure. So, Solomon, you've gained a new body and you can sense power within this new body. You wish to use it. You use it to cast darkness. Kaiman, all around you, the lights go out. Solomon, for reasons you're not quite certain, you can see in this darkness, for you have true sight.
Shadowblade on Kaiman.
Shadowblade on Kaiman. Roll to hit against Kaiman.
No,
I think you got
not Shadowblade. Sorry, Concealed Blade.
yeah, Concealed Blade.
Uh,
I think you got like a
bonus action.
24 to beat. 23 unfortunately misses Kaiman as you swipe against his sort of armor plating. He still can't see you, but you're just trying to find the cracks, and you don't quite manage to make it. Cool. Anything else, Solomon? Cool. Sweet. Kaiman, roll me a perception check. See if you can. Obviously, it's darkness. Oh yeah, you definitely hear him. Roll. You can roll an attack of opportunity if you'd like, but with disadvantage because it's in darkness. So roll me a punch attack or whatever. 13 misses. Oramis, you're fine. You run out there. Cool. Then we go to Mittens. Mittens. All sorts of chaos is going on in there. You don't know what's in there. Everything's
All I
gone black
see
around your
would be
skulls.
just some darkness coming towards me, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Some darkness just sort of creeps out of the room.
Okay. I'd probably just back up away from that, thinking it's probably something to do with the ghosts, and just bonus action, command the ghosts to attack again. Not the ghosts, sorry, the skulls.
Uh-huh.
What is the radius on darkness?
It's 20 feet. So 20 feet away from Oramis, so count 4 squares.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So feasibly, all the ghosts, all the skulls.
All the ghosts
sorry.
all the skulls are fine.
Okay, so if I do that, then it's 3 on green and 4 on red. So if I roll 70, 20. So there's a 25, a 21, a 21, and an 18 are probably the ones that hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2d4 plus. So green takes sorry, that should be 12. I've done the wrong plus, but so 6, and then 2, and then red takes 12 again, so half to 6.
Cool. Awesome. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna hold an
Cool.
action that if I see like a ghost or something coming towards me, then I will cast Vicious Mockery on it.
Okay.
So I'll have that spell ready, but at the moment I'm just like can't see a target to hit.
Cool. Glyndan, out of the doorway, you just begin to see this like just darkness pushing forward. What would you like to do?
Does it strike me as magical darkness?
I mean, it is certainly extremely just like a thick wall of
Oh.
darkness, a thick cloud of darkness.
That's
Yeah.
thick.
It is
That's like a-
Oramis, and
That's like a
technically,
Guinness.
because it's Oramis, it's cast at 5th level, which doesn't do anything for it, but it does add 5 Cs to the thick.
It's extra Latina thing.
Extra.
Oh, fuck's sake. You've had. I know you're getting boned at the moment, but
Oh,
right. Oh, darkness is normally bad, and it would only be right to attack the darkness. Oh,
I believe you do have a thing that can allow you to see through darkness.
I do, yeah.
no, I don't think he does.
But
But that would be your action to do it.
I know, and also the darkness will just disappear with enough. What I'm actually gonna do? Bring me the hand.
bring in the hand. Now this was on a list of things that I meant to do but never ended up doing, so I'm just going to put it hand from the web. It's going to be finicky and slow with me again, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is going to be finicky and slow. Until better ones load in, it's going to be this hand. That hand will do. It's a Scully hand, but it's not a Scully hand. It's your hand, but it fits the theme. Very sort of undead shiz going on. So the darkness comes from 20 feet from Oramis. Obviously, you don't know it's Oramis, but it comes 20 feet out from him.
Why use the hand? Will my hand open?
I would
No.
say that Oramis can make a dex save if you would like to move out of the way of it as it sort of pushes through. And I'm going to put that dex save at 13 because it's a very big hand, and Oramis can see through the darkness perfectly. So 19. So no, as it sort of pushes through and the thing is sort of halfway through, yeah, Oramis, you see this hand and just whoosh, or Solomon rather, you see this hand and it just sort of passes through.
Fuck you, was it?
Well, if I don't do anything, I'm just going to turn it around and bring it back. Also, another deck save for you.
Yeah, roll another dex save, DC 13.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, I'll just leave it in front of the door.
Leave it in front of the door. Okay, cool.
Split.
Cool.
Okay.
And we go to the ghost's turn. Not the ghost inside of Oramis, but the other ghosts. And these ghosts are going to... This one's going to go up here. And look at our good friend Kaiman. Actually, it tried to get Luke, so it does need to see if it gets that ability back again. It does get it back again. Kaiman, can you make me a charisma saving throw, please?
Do you have minus?
He does, but
Oh.
he's also a cleric. But unfortunately not. I thought clerics get charisma saving throws as part of their proficiencies, or am I wrong?
They should do, I believe.
I mean, either way, you've rolled a 5, so that doesn't help you, Kaiman. So Kaiman, this ghost disappears and it sort of pushes into you. And Ryan, you are no longer playing Kaiman. Kaiman is in the back of this ghost's mind, just chilling the fuck out, not quite sure what's going on. But you are now playing. Give me a cool ghosty name, Ryan. What's a cool name for a ghost? Your name is Ruh. Okay, Ruh. that is canon now. You're Ruh. Ruh the ghost. He was a scholar. It was hard for him to become a scholar of the Yggdrasil tree with the name of Ruh, but people were fucking.
It's supposed to be Robert, but it's been a very long time since he's had it out.
I like that. So Ryan, you are now playing a ghost, a vengeful ghost who wants nothing more than to defeat everything and anyone in this room and around. And you will get to do that on your turn, and then I'll just roll for this last ghost to see if it can punch a skull out of the air, which with the 17 plus stuff it can try. Let's see about the damage. 66. That's not great. 2, 4, 10. Only 13 damage to one of the skulls up the top here next. You can pick either one, but one of the ones next to green.
I'm just going to deal it. It's already taken damage to get them off the board faster. If they do
That's fair enough. Kaiman, it is now your turn. You are a ghost, a vengeful ghost who wants to kill everything and anyone, living, that is. What do you want to do? You have all the abilities of Kaiman. What do you want to do?
I closest living thing. I run down the said living being, which I hate.
Actually, you wouldn't find that one disgusting because that one is a non-living being. So this one is on your team.
I'm like, well, excuse me, sir. There's part of me. And I guess I have to run in order to get in range.
Yep. So to push past the hand, can you and the hand make athletics checks? If you win, you can push past the hand. If not, you cannot push past the hand. It's a 13 from Kaiman. How does the hand fare?
I get advantage, don't I?
I
Well,
would say that is
else.
nullified because of the darkness. So roll
I might be
a
thinking of something else.
D20 plus 8. I believe is the bonus because you've got plus 8 strength. Oh, I think Sam is frozen ever so slightly.
Oh my God.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, can you now?
Right, so 7 plus 8 is maths. 15, which does beat Kaiman. So Kaiman, unfortunately, you're pushed back to the doorway. That is your action to try and push through. You've failed. You just can't seem to push past this bloody hand. No matter how hard you try. Stupid fingers. If that is everything, Kaiman, then we go back to Oramis. Oramis, in the darkness, you've seen Kaiman walk past, but he's not Kaiman anymore. He's your good old pal, Ruh. And he's failed to push past this hand. He's slightly in your way. You could maybe do some athleticism to try and push past him, or acrobatics to push past him, or whatever you want to do.
Excuse me, Ray. I'm coming here.
But beg your pardon.
There's 35 acrobatics.
Oh
get
my
through.
fucking God.
A 35 acrobatics will, I mean, even if the hand gets a nat 20, that'll push past it. Yeah, so you manage to sort of push past the hand easily enough. What would you like to do? You are in the room. This darkness is creeping towards Glyndan and Mittens.
I'd like to fuck up this issue boy.
Alrighty. Roll to hit.
Shadow Blade. So now,
Shadow Blade.
Oh yeah, it's boy.
Yeah, 29 hits.
do you know?
You get sneak attacks. You're in darkness.
Yeah. I need 12. That's actually really disappointing. 2 rolls.
That is really disappointing. You also get 2 Shadow Blade attacks now because you're.
Oh, don't you worry.
25 hits. Yeah.
I don't get a sneak attack again, will I?
No, you only get that once per turn.
And I'm also just gonna fuck up this little furry cat over here as well.
So I get a second.
You do get an attack of opportunity, a disadvantage, but it's an attack of opportunity.
I'll hit this young white star.
If only you had your ram staff, you could like knock him backwards.
Yeah.
Did you get rid of that?
It's in I think it's in the Guardian's house.
Did you not give it to your
Nathan.
little Nathan?
Yeah, actually, I think
Yeah.
you might have given it to
Nathan's
Nathan.
supposed to be here, but
Nathan's
Probably
supposed
for
to
the
be
best
here,
he's
but
not.
You forgot about him through 90% of everything else. I was just waiting for you to remember him.
Yeah, he's possible.
A 22, I believe that does hit you, doesn't it?
I got this disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage 19.
Also, my AC seems to be 13.
What the fuck?
I can roll with that.
Yeah, I'm good at that at the moment.
I bet it's
the combat. Yeah.
I bet it's because of your weird level up. So your AC is you got a cloak of protection.
Yeah.
You've got
the half plate armor.
Yeah, you got half plate armor, which is 16 plus 2 is 14 plus 2 is 16. You've got a cloak of protection, which is 17, and then
it was in the 20s.
Yeah, I remember it was in the 20s. I'm going to say for now it is just flat 20, and we'll work that out as and when.
But still,
I remember it was stupidly high.
It was like it was
rogue.
It was like 21 or 22 because it was almost higher than Galahad.
Yeah, but yeah. Until we figure that out, I'm going to say it's a flat 20, and then I'll try and make it out.
Talking about balance or something like that.
Yeah. Well, okay. Admittedly, all the shit that Oramis got, I was expecting to be somewhat distributed out to some people, but no, you guys are just like, nah, give Oramis all the cool shit, all the AC stuff. I was thinking, maybe Glyndan could get a cloak of protection for a bit of an AC.
Plus, gives him.
That was it. Yeah, it was.
Plus 2 half.
That was it.
19 plus a cloak of protection is 20 or 21, depending on whether it's plus 1 or plus 2.
Was it? We'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm gonna say for right now.
Oramis, he's done. How much have we done?
I bet. 17. 25.
And then I have done 10 to Mittens.
Wow.
10 to Mittens. Right. Cool. Cool. If that is everything, Oramis, then we go to Mittens himself, the man himself. Mittens, you're in complete darkness, and you felt someone stab you.
Yes. Well, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level and try and dispel this darkness.
Okie dokie. Roll a d20 and add your charisma because it's darkness cast by Oramis, so it would be at the highest level. Unless this is this from an invocation that you get this darkness?
I think I picked up this darkness from not from an invocation. I think it was from.
Where did you buy your darkness?
I think it was when I picked up. I think it's when I picked up Fey Touched.
Right. Okay. So it would be just just at 2nd level.
Also,
so
my character sheet says, "Oh, did I not level? I did not level on myself, but I've only got 4th level spells." So
you must not have leveled him to level 9 Warlock then.
No, I went up in Rogue.
Oh, then yeah, you've only got 4th level spells then.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool, but yes, a 3rd level Dispel Magic does get rid of the darkness because it's
Oh,
only
good.
cast at second level.
Eh?
Because you're because it's from the Fey touched feat, it's cast at its base level. It's not a warlock spell. It is a spell you gained from a feat. Therefore, it's cast at its base level.
Oh, but warlocks can only use that.
For warlock spells. Otherwise, you could just get,
Oh,
low level feats and be pretty insane. So
But then you
darkness.
get it for once per day for free with the fee.
Yeah.
What?
So it's free, so it doesn't cost you a spell slot.
Okay, that's fine.
So you
Yeah.
get
That's
it
not
once
prime.
per day for free with the fee, and then you can cast it with a warlock spell slot if you it later if you want.
Yeah.
And that would
Okay,
be
that's not
it.
prime.
So your darkness dissipates. You can now see the person stabbing you is Oramis. Weirdly. Why
the
is
fuck,
Oramis
man?
stabbing you?
Is there any visual indicator that Oramis is not Oramis?
Make me a perception check. Or like a medicine check.
I'd say this is very Oramis behaviour.
Just running up. 22.
He's
Yeah,
like
you
valuable
can
loot
see
and wanted to
the
get rid of the competition.
you can see his pupils are like mega dilated, and where his eyes were, I don't know what color Aramis's eyes were, but they're now like a bright, almost ghostly blue-green color.
Ah.
And
Blue
they're
like the
almost
ghost
just
that
that,
keeps
like a
himself?
little bit brighter than regular eye colors should be.
Okay.
Well,
Definitely
take,
something weird here.
take this chance to hit him.
Well, I've used my action to dispel the darkness, so I'm using a bonus action to command the skulls to do some biting again.
Alrighty, skulls to do some biting.
All right, 7d20. Coming
Skulls that do
up.
the biting. Our new album.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those I think are gonna hit.
Yeah, 5 of those hit.
So we'll just surround this thing. I'm gonna do 5d4 plus 20. 35 halved.
35 halved to 17 is 5. That is no 25. Right. That is not enough, sadly. This ghost is still up.
Oh,
These things are sort of going into it and just biting it. And it's sort of like, yeah,
I like to
looking
think
around,
of
just
one
like,
of them as its own skull.
yeah. I like that as well, actually. His own skull just headbutts and is like, "Huh?" Cool. Mittens, if that is you, then Glyndan. What's going on?
He's not himself, you say?
I don't think so. His eyes look really weird. I mean,
Ah.
Disintegrate.
but also different.
I've heard you have to beat it out of them. I know.
All right.
I'll do a big news hand here, and then get advantage of Mittens, and I'll do a forceful hand.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, let's hope it's got advantage. Let's hope this is better than a 2. Oh my god!
Oh,
No!
so good.
Yeah, this hand sort of comes behind you, Solomon, and in your past life, you remember facing a wizard similar to this, or already seeing these wizardly powers, and be like, "Nah, you're better than this shit." And his hand just goes like above your head and stops like inches away from Mittens's face as it just sort of like goes to punch, and then Mittens is like, "Ugh!" And then it sort of retracts back.
Sorry, that's just made me think
I've
of something Luke showed me a while ago, which is a blind person reading a horror book. Reading a Braille horror book, and it's just a guy going.
It's not that scary though, because obviously they can't see.
We're not
just
not
cracks me up
dissecting the
so
practicality of it. It's just the guy in the video. It's just. That's sorry. All right. Okay. All right. Well, that's pissed me off a bit. So that was only my bonus action.
That was only his bonus action.
So what can I hate?
Disintegrate.
What can I hate you with? To the back of my mind. It would be funny, wouldn't it?
Fuck you, man.
Or I mean, you're a wizard. Just fireball him.
Yeah, but
Yeah, this is fireball.
Mittens is in the close proximity. So yes, I'm going to fireball now. How much damage does disintegrate do?
I mean, like an average of like 70 odd.
Oh fuck it, I'll disintegrate you.
Yeah.
I'll come here
All right.
and
Oramis,
I'll just pull my gun down like that and just go, you mess with the wrong motherfucker. And
Oramis,
the thing is,
pray
Oramis,
this doesn't.
thing is,
really
Oramis,
zero.
you've just got a 1 for your roll.
One second. 1 second. 1 second.
I have not missed Glyndan. You know that.
Can I?
Well, actually, this isn't against me, so I'm all right.
Can I use silvery barbs as a reaction?
Silvery Barbs is against someone else, not yourself. However, Disintegrate is a dexterity saving throw. So even on a pass, you take half damage.
Oh,
How does that work, by the way?
What,
So
evasion?
His damage is still halved, so he still gets hit by it.
Yeah, he still gets hit by it, but his damage is halved.
Okay.
So roll the damage for Disintegrate.
He takes half damage regardless of what happens.
Yeah,
He takes half damage or no damage.
yeah. 78. Out of curiosity, Luke, how much HP are you on?
141.
Fuck.
Yeah, you managed to possess the tanky ones. Oh my god.
Does this seem to help him not be possessed anymore?
You get the faint sense, like almost like his pupils in his eyes like quiver and shake briefly. Pain does seem to be a somewhat receptor. Pain does seem to be working. You get that essence, I would say, and you can hear like as Oramis like screams from the pain a little bit. You can hear this thing inside also like this whispered scream come out as well. This thing is also taking this damage, and it is somewhat impained. It's really fun when I was planning this encounter because I was like, oh fuck, I can't beat them with anything I'll throw at them. Except themselves.
Oh.
Cool.
It's,
So
Not that it's going to make any difference because we've done the damage and everything. But is Disintegrate a spell? Or is it?
Disintegrate is a spell.
Yeah, it's a spell, yeah.
Yeah.
So it could have been counterspelled.
Potentially it could have been counterspelled.
But I'm in a new body, so I didn't know that.
Yeah. You're still learning, figuring things out, Solomon. Cool. So Glyndan, that's you. Ghosts. I'm gonna make the ghosts really quick. We'll get to the end of the round, then we'll take like a quick break. So we'll go ghosts are just gonna roll, and I'm gonna turn some lights on because I can't actually see my dice. The ghosts first attack misses one of the skulls, but there's only one ghost left. The rest are inside bodies. So that was a sad ghost's turn as it just swipes around. Then we go to Kaiman.
I'll just move myself back there with the rest of my move.
Cool. Kaiman.
Move the hand here as well.
Sounds good. Yeah, Kaiman. You are. Well, you're not Kaiman. You're Ra. What would Ra do? He sees some living people there, fresh for the kill, fresh for the taking.
Good heavens. These rapscallions have entered the domain. Sick them, Kaiman.
Sick 'em, body. I'm worried this could turn into quite a bad situation.
It's fine.
I mean, Glyndan's got wit. It's fine.
I wish I was in a better place.
I'd kill you and send you to heaven.
A bit blessed at this point, I think.
I now, I guess on a punch Mittens.
Cool. Roll to hit against Mittens. A 30.
Yes.
I'm assuming a
Oh.
30 hits you, Mittens.
Yes.
That is 21 points of damage. Cool. If there's nothing else on your turn, Kaiman, then I think that's probably a good time for a quick 5-minute break. If everyone is in agreement. And when we get back, we'll Oramis, or Solomon, rather, it is your turn. Lion man in front of you, he's bleeding. He is bleeding. What would you like to do?
Just finish my melon. That's what I want to do.
Love it.
Came here to kick ass and eat some melon. And I'm all out of melon.
I'm all out of melon.
Or right to the skin as well, damn.
Well, the lion man is bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
However, I did just get disintegrated in the back
You did.
by
I
the
was just
cue
fine. With a cubal.
I'm never gonna not think about it.
Oh, I've been so humbled and I love it.
So I'm just gonna 1, 2.
I like to
3.
think he's actually said that, and Glyndan has never been more offended. That's like
Yeah.
almost. That's like on the verge of taking psychic damage to Glyndan.
Any of those I'll just blast at you.
No.
Oh, fucking.
My God,
I can't believe you haven't hit me with 3 Eldritch.
you would be firing at disadvantage, to be fair, because you're within 5 feet of an enemy.
Eh?
You're within 5 feet of a. You're within 5 feet of an enemy. Therefore, you fire any range attacks at disadvantage.
Oh, well,
But I mean, you didn't hit.
I thought it was only at the if you're targeting an enemy within 5.
No, because like Mittens are still there, potentially sort of
Wow.
This is a
messing with
massive
you and
threat.
annoying with you, and
He's not.
Either way, I've not hit.
either way, you've not hit. You've sort of fired 3 shots, and it's just hit the cobblestone and marble all around you, Glyndan.
He's pooed his pants, and I'm gonna slash in anger with my concealed blade at Mittens.
Alrighty,
Bonus action.
roll to hit against Mittens.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's got sneak attack
Can
on
you
it
tell
as
your
well.
tone of voice?
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I have a 17
Oh,
sneak
no.
attack.
Fuck.
Okay.
Did you go down?
But you're still good on con saves
Yes.
for now.
Hmm.
Cool. Mittens, it is now your turn.
Okay. Well, first things first. Let's just try and get rid of this ghost.
Yep. I will say
Uh,
this ghost is looking fairly weak at this point. It's certainly sort of lazing about a little bit. It's sort of warping in and out
will
of
I bother rolling
etherealness.
damage?
Yes,
Okay.
maybe. But
So
basically, you got to beat 10 damage. But obviously, any damage you do is halved. So let's see.
yeah, how many of those hit? 1, 2, 4 of those hit. It'll hit.
Yeah, but technically, it's 6 of those because they're nat 20s.
Yes. Yeah, I just need to work out how many to add on to as the modifier.
Yeah. So as these ghosts sort of surround, as these skulls surround this thing, and they all bite into this thing, I like to think that they all just start pulling apart at the ghost, and then just the
Yeah.
ghost disappears with those sort of wailing.
Okay. So
As it
that's
just
my
goes
bonus
away.
action. Then I am going to cast Hold Person at 3rd level to target Kaiman and Oramis.
Ooh, okay. That is going to be a wisdom saving throw from Oramis and Kaiman. BC 19, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Oh! If there was ever a time to pull it out, it was then. Jesus Christ.
Kaiman should have. Oh no, Kaiman's got +10. Oramis has got a +4. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I just remembered, yeah, it's not a cloak of protection, it's a ring of protection that Oramis has got. That's why it's got +4 on its wisdom save. Yeah,
Why would that make a difference?
because it adds +1 to his saving throw. Because I was thinking Oramis does not have a +4 wisdom, does he? No, it's +3 wisdom, and
Yeah, but a cloak and a ring do the same thing.
I have +4 wisdom.
Yes.
Oramis has +4 wisdom.
Yes.
What the fuck? Oh, wow. All right.
I have high whiz, but no intelligence. Street smarts, but no book smarts.
All right. Fair fucking play.
It's really
Well,
weird 'cause
either
Cosmo and Ranger
way.
are the same thing, and just one of them's like rare, and one of them's like or one of them's like common, and one of them's like very rare or something, and it makes no sense.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, you cast this spell and it does not find purchase on neither Oramis nor Kaiman.
Good. I
Nice try.
Do you have like silvery barbs or anything to try and?
Nope.
Nope. Well, it's unfortunate. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Flies out an inhuman sound of fear and panic.
Yeah, I
That
think that's fair.
But they're all gone.
That's fair. Cool. Then we go to Glyndan. Glyndan, you have a big hand, and you have.
Yep, I'm gonna hit
Six
Oramis,
spells.
but actually hit him this time. 26.
It's open.
26.
26. That does hit Oramis.
I believe it's 40.
I think it is. But yeah,
What you hit me with?
double check.
My hand.
Big hand,
Oh, 4d8.
48.
Take this bitch. 27.
That's super interesting because I'm actually going to use a reaction.
Mhm.
And it's just going to miss.
This is the legendary coat Oramis bought way back in the capital before you guys left, and you had to wait around a week for him to have crafted. 3 times per day, the wearer of this brilliant pirate's coat can use their reaction to teleport up to 10 feet in any direction of their choice if they're hit by an attack. If this teleportation would put them out of reach of this attack, the attack instead misses.
That's not out of range of the attack, is it? 'Cause it's
10
next to
feet.
the force. Where he's put
10
himself.
Well,
Where he's put himself, technically no, it's not out of range of the attack.
You can't move yourself.
hang on.
You picked. If you're gonna have a really expensive toy, you've got to know how to use it. You're not getting any leeway with it.
I would say, yeah, Luke, you first moved yourself like up here. That is still within range of the attack roll. So this hand swinging around, you teleport, and then it swings back. I will say, however, that because it's technically like a new attack sort of thing, roll me the attack again. I'll give him that much.
Okay. I guess this wouldn't be with advantage, would it?
No.
Oh, 18. Doesn't hit, does it?
Fuck you.
Isn't it your spell attack bonus to hit Glyndan?
Yeah, what's it? And on.
Your
Well, yeah, that's
your
Yeah, you have a
efficiency bonus plus any magical bonuses you've got.
so your intelligence
So it should
plus
be at least 11.
so that's plus 2 is 13. So that'd be plus 13.
oh yeah, 21. Does that hit?
21 would hit Aramis.
Sorry, I've been so used to just adding 10.
No, that's fair. So we'll take that 48 roll up there, just for ease of speeding through this. So you take 27 points of damage, Aramis, as this hand, you teleport away from it, but then it super quickly just turns around and slams way back into your face. Brilliant. Then your action, Glyndan, if you'd like to do anything.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna. Tricky dicky. No, it's not that. Didn't mean to put that in there. I'm thinking about that, but I think Oramis has a plan. Is he that charismatic? No. Okay, I'm gonna drop concentration on. I will cast. The cube with coming and Oramis.
Okay. Kaiman and Oramis, can you both make me?
Oh, it's wisdom. It's not charisma. Oh, that's. No, actually, hang on a second. That changed. It's surprisingly good at wisdom. Right. I thought it was charisma. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. What to do? Playing with your ideas.
Gotta be quick. 6-second turn.
Okay, if you bring back my hand,
Yeah.
I'll just shoot a fireball.
Alrighty. Roll to hit a firebolt against Oramis.
25.
25 does hit. 29 points of damage from a cantrip is fucking insane. Stupid damage.
How's he looking?
I think he's probably still looking okay. Just below 100, I'd imagine.
There's Luke putting it originally.
Why do you think I'm just below 100, Ben? I'm
Because
on
you said
7.
you're on 7.
Actually, no, I've got 5 temporary hit points, so I'm technically on 13. But
Oh, you're very chill about it.
I thought a minute ago you said that you had 140 odd hit points. I was thinking, shit.
And then I got nuked by a 78.
That is true. That is very true. Right.
So,
Also last session you did get somewhat nuked by a door you couldn't open, so fair. Cool. With that, Glyndan, if there's any movement, do it now or hold your peace. Otherwise, the ghosts are inside of Oramis and Kaiman, so there's nothing. Kaiman, what would you like to do? Or rather, what would you like to do? Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
I guess end the living. I'll try it again.
27 does hit Mittens. +3, that's 11 points of damage to you, Mittens. 3, that is some real awful fire damage.
What?
Oh, and a bite. 16 hit?
Yep.
Yep, 16 hits. And that's 9 slashing damage.
Little no.
Little nibble. Little bit nibbling by my side. How's Mittens looking at this point?
Unhappy.
Unhappy. That's
Deeply
that's probably
unhappy.
fair.
Doesn't want to take that more than once again.
Ghosts will be able to use to channel divinity.
Oh my god. Yes. Actually, no. I'm gonna say for this, no. Specifically for channel divinity, because that is channeling your god's power, and this ghost doesn't follow your god. So I'm gonna say no. But I know what you were gonna do, and that would fucking kill him outright, Ryan. You evil piece of shit.
Wait, what would that do?
This is Warlock.
So Ryan has a channel divinity. Basically, that's his explosive bite that you saw last time. I've taken it from the Death Cleric. It's basically when he hits a creature, he can expend the use of his channel divinity to deal fire damage equal to 2 times his cleric level plus 5. So that would be 36 plus 5.
That wouldn't kill me outright.
No, not kill you outright, but would that down you now?
No.
Oh.
Because
Right.
he dealt 20 damage to me, and if he did it to me twice more than.
Right. Sorry, I misheard what you said. I thought you said you don't want to take one of them again. I thought that meant that
No, I
that
don't
would
want to
down
take it
you.
more than once.
I see. See. In that case, Ryan, go ahead for it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Cool. Oramis, it is your turn. Or Solomon, it's your turn.
Oh my Christ, what was wrong with you?
It's Oramis inside, just pulling it to the side. It's one of them like scenes where like Oramis's mind just takes over for a brief second, pulls one shot to
Oh.
the side, when the ghost takes back over and pulls a shot into Glyndan's shoulder for 13 points of damage.
I assume that's at Mittens, yeah?
Nice joke, my friend.
Like, I won't be your best man if you killed Glyndan.
Well, does 24 damage kill him?
Or Glyndan?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Yeah. Just 24 damage to kill the tank that is Glyndan. Let me just actually take it off before I confidently say that.
It just breaks his back. It's fine.
It knocks him back 50 feet, but it does not kill him. Alright, so, oh, you got a bitch. Should we do some con saves?
Does a 25
Yes.
also hit you?
Yep.
25. 7 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
Oh, con saves 1 point.
Con saves on point. Very, very nice. Cool. Then we go to Mittens. Mittens, what would you like to do? You're been
I'm gonna
punched across the face and bit by a massive crocodile man.
pull out a nice steel wind strike.
Oh.
Miles below the ground in the middle of a desert. Go
So,
for it.
well, that's bullshit.
Who's that
First one
against? Kaiman or Oramis?
First one against Kaiman, second one against Oramis, because I want to appear over here away from Kaiman.
Cool. Roll me that damage. I think that's like 60-10.
Yeah, that is 60.
Oh my
40
God.
points of force damage to Oramis. Does that knock you out, Oramis?
Yes.
All right. So you steel wind strike. How do you want to do this against Oramis, but not kill him? Or maybe kill
Non-lethal
him.
damage.
But, well, so I've got a question, Ben. I know that the ghost is probably going to reappear, right?
Uh-huh.
Can I then hit the ghost with, because I can target up to 5 things, or
I
does
would
it stand and
say
then the ghost emerges?
yes. So I would say this. So you go and hit Oramis, and then you go to hit Kaiman, and then by the time you've hit them both, the ghost has reappeared in the space and can be slashed.
Okay.
For thematic resonance.
That's a 16 to hit the ghost.
But a 16 doesn't hit the ghost as its AC is 17.
Tonight.
The ghost appears just here, but Oramis is down.
I'm going down. I'm yelling timber.
This ghost just sort of appears in the space like very unhappy. It's lost its host.
Yeah. Then I'm going to look at Aramis. Actually, I'm going to look at Glyndan and say, "We've got this, right? You're a powerful wizard," and give him bardic inspiration against any sort of maybe possession that might be about to try and happen against the wizard.
Who knows? Cool. So bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Then
And
we go
Glyndan, you get a little
to.
motive potential as that happens.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Very nice. Glyndan, it is now your turn.
Alright, seeing a natural threat. I'm going to bring the hand here. So it gets advantage with 1 Maximilian, right?
Yep.
27?
27 does hit.
4d8 on the ghost. 12, that's trash.
but it's enough. As you slam into this ghost, and it just like smoke, just something dissipating in the wind. It was fairly low to begin with. Now standing there is Kaiman. Kaiman just stood, just angry. Glyndan, you still have your action if you would like
Yes.
to.
How's he
use
looking?
that. Kaiman, how are you looking? I don't think you've been hit.
I think unharmed.
I'm doing so well. I'm at my tip-top shape.
Top shape.
I will look at young
And I
Simon.
feel buff.
You what?
He's got a heal in his back pocket.
All right. Who for though? Us or the enemy? I will cast. Oh, everything's wisdom, and he's good at that. He's good at wisdom.
Yeah, I'm looking at most of my stuff that can disable someone. It's all wisdom based.
He's good, and I just
Do you have any more thingy rolls, divination rolls?
yeah, but I think he'd still pass if I did it.
You never know.
What a headache!
How
I
to,
hate you, man.
how to kill a tank.
Could just destroy him. Right.
Help with like 8 shields.
I will whisk your bones into a soup, and that'll be my favourite soup from now on. Hang on, I think that's
Nearly
actually
200 health.
right. I'm going to cast Polymorph,
Oh, okay.
and I'll use my divination roll to make your roll a 10. Spell
10.
save DC 21.
Yeah, you're not passing that, Kaiman. That's 6 minus 2.
Oh, it's wisdom save.
Oh, it's always the wisdom save.
Yeah.
21.
What's your modifier?
10.
Okay, so you're dead. Well, not dead.
What do you polymorph Kaiman into?
Oh, I polymorph Kaiman into a. What's harmless but easy to control? It's just like a little mouse, I think.
A little mouse.
Actually, frog's a good shout. We'll do a frog.
Yeah. All right, Kaiman, you suddenly feel yourself, and Kaiman, because Kaiman's still in there. You suddenly feel yourself shrinking and shrinking, and your armor melds into yourself and shrinking, and suddenly.
At least I'm still cold-blooded. Otherwise, I'd be very
Yeah. So I'll say we're out of initiative because a frog can't attack. There is no way a normal frog can deal 1 point of piercing damage. And you're all level 18 people. I'm not going to make you have to fight a frog. So we're going to be out of thing for now. Kaiman, you're a frog. I'm assuming as a frog, are you still being fairly aggressive where you can be?
Yeah, wait, no. Can
It's
ghosts,
licking the shit out of you.
I don't know. Would ghosts just like continuously attack? Or like more to
Well, that's actually a very, very good point because you're a ghost. So I would say that we would go. Yeah, no, that's a really, really good point. It's you're a ghost. It's your body is fucking useless to it now. Sorry, but it's true. So I would say we would go back to. So Kaiman, you're a frog. Your turn skipped. Oramis, are you doing anything? Oh yeah, you're down.
He's down.
Roll me a death saving throw. So Steelwind Strike is definitely not a non-lethal damage spell with 40 fucking damage. 13, you passed one. Mittens, what are you doing?
I will. So if did the ghost come out of Kaiman because he was a frog and it was useless to it?
It hasn't yet.
Okay. Then I will healing word Oramis.
Alrighty. You're healing word
Just so
Oramis.
he's not dying. 7 HP.
7 HP. Oramis, you're back up and in full control of your functions again. Thank God.
Yeah, but
Glyndan.
before I do, I'm going to crouch down
Oh,
and
okay.
peel back his eyes just to double check that they're just open.
Yeah.
Okay, that's brown
Yes.
again.
It's a dream.
Cool. Is there anything for your action? Sorry, Mittens.
No, I'm all out of ideas because
Cool.
Kaiman's a frog. And I
Glyndan.
don't know what to do.
I'm gonna look at Mittens and Oramis and say we still need to get the ghost out of him. Any ideas?
I found get slapped the shit out of was quite effective.
See, I'm aware of that because I did the slapping, but I feel like it might be quite difficult. Heavily armored, quite robust friend.
I mean, I could potentially lock him in. If I cast Hold Person on a... Oh, it's Hold Person, though, isn't it? Not Hold... Well, he's not a person anymore, is he? So I can't cast Hold Person on a frog. Well, I could polymorph into something.
This.
I would say you guys
And then you
probably
can-
have like a turn again to try and figure this out because this ghost is inside thinking like maybe something will happen. Maybe something will happen. So you guys have got time to figure this out. So what are your ideas?
I can drop the concentration on him, and then you can try and hold him immediately.
Yeah. No, the only problem is it's Wiz again, and he's good at that.
Do we have anything we could trap him with that is wisdom based?
Yes, but not that I really want to use, if possible.
We should to batter him then, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we just surround him and batter him, the thing is, like, the reason I polymorphed him is that we were not in a good way,
Yeah.
and I still don't think we are in a great way, but we're better than we were 10 maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I can polymorph as well into something that can hit a bit harder. Should I do that?
But
Polymorph.
if you think you can polymorph into something, I could lock him in like an arena, freak out.
Just duke it out in the ring, you know?
Because I'm not in a way either. If you want
I
to,
mean, yeah, if I can polymorph into something, I can also tank then.
I can polymorph Oramis, and then that negates Yell.
Good.
Yeah. I think Oramis does more damage as Oramis than I do as Mittens.
Weak, I want to hit.
If he
And
hits.
then he's useless.
Yeah, but if I go big, then I can block the way so he can't get past. Like we could if we put the frog in the corridor here, and then I became a large creature and stood here, I could block him in.
Yeah.
Unless you think the ghost is going to want to run away at any point.
Yeah.
We could trap one of these side rooms where we let our friend trap him in there. You can walk away there.
I mean, if we have a way to shut the door, we could throw him in there, and I could throw something in there that could just fight him, and we'll see whichever one comes out on top.
Yeah.
I can make us an extra combatant for an hour. So I'll do that. I'll do my animating performance, and I'll animate my minuscule mantle.
Okay. You'll watch as this like silvery, bluey, silvery cloak just sort of appears and stands there, almost like Doctor Strange's cloak, with some sort of animated abilities. I can't remember if we have a token for that, so I'm just going to pull.
We don't. We
a
always just
second.
used a mini Mittens token.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to cast Polymorph. It's just a question of who to cast on.
So you've done your animated performance thing, haven't you?
Yes.
So we're sending in the second combatant in there.
I mean, I so it's up to you guys. I'm happy to do it. I mean, if I stay out here, I can cast it on Oramis, and then
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. And then
concentration
it's-
isn't an issue.
exactly.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
So
All right.
we did
Do that.
room on the left, and we'll
So-
shut the door.
Room on the left. You're going to chuck Kaiman in there as a frog. I'll say, Kaiman as a frog is just going up to you and bouncing around your legs and licking at your legs or whatever. Almost like you just feel like every now and again just like thuds and taps on your feet as it's sort of trying to punch you. The minuscule mantle sort of hovers its way in solemnly and silently. And then Oramis, you're going in, but you're being polymorphed into what?
Giant ape.
Oldie but a goodie.
Oldie but
Oh,
a goodie.
the ultimate combat form, ranged
good.
and close quarters.
No, it's both close quarters. Unless you mean the ape range.
Yes.
Cool. In which case, we're going to settle this fairly quickly. So, you place Kaiman within. You place sort of Kaiman as frog within there. You drop the frog in. The mantle sort of hovers round, and I imagine goes into sort of flanking with Oramis giant ape.
Yeah, I can't actually move that person, though.
Oh, that's very annoying because I dragged it from your character sheet. So why is it doing that? It's fine.
I don't know.
Mittens. So, there we go. Should be able to control that now.
Cool.
Who'd like to get the first punch in? I'd say you guys have a quote-unquote surprise round against.
Oramis is first in initiative.
Alrighty. Yeah, we're just going to go by initiative. So we're just going to go Oramis, Mittens, Glyndan if you'd like to do anything, and then Kaiman's at the bottom. So, do you have the stats for a giant ape up, Oramis?
I do now. Yeah.
Fantastic. Do as you will to this tiny frog just next to you.
I'll use my fist attack. +9 to hit.
+9 to hit. You only need to hit a frog, so frog's AC, I'm going to say, is just 10. Yeah, 17.
3d10 +6.
The
Frog has an AC of 1, so the frog takes the damage, and then Kaiman takes the rest. So Kaiman, you take 24 points of of damage,
Fisting damage.
halved to 12. So Kaiman, you take 12 damage because it's non-magical bludgeoning damage, and as of level 17, you're resistant to that.
18.
18 doesn't hit Kaiman.
Oh, Kaiman. Dude.
Of course, the issue we have here is if the ghost comes out and then takes over Oramis as an ape.
If a mad
Wouldn't
ape
that
comes,
be a
I'll
laugh?
just cancel the spell. It's fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
What a brief moment of chaos that would be.
Cool. So then, let's speed through this. So, have you got the door shut, or is anyone standing at the door casting spells in at Kaiman?
It'll be sharp. So
All be shut. So this is just between Ape, Cloak, and Kaiman. So, Cloak, what are you doing?
That's 27 to hit.
27 hits. Are you shielding Kaiman, or not?
Isn't he surprised?
Oh yes, you are surprised. So you can't shield. So roll the damage.
That is 11 force damage.
11 force damage. Fantastic. Kaiman, you take 11 points of force damage. Then we go back to the top of the initiative because Kaiman, you were surprised. So giant ape. I believe you have 2 attacks you can make. Yeah, so that is 17 plus stuff. That's gonna hit. 17 plus 6 is gonna hit.
Plus 16 plus 6.
16 plus 6, 22. That is not gonna hit.
So that's the damage.
Oh, right. Yes.
Sorry, 17 plus 9.
17 plus 9. Right. Yeah, that hits Kaiman. Kaiman, are you shielding that? No, it's a 26. Oh, yeah. Are you going to shield?
Yeah.
Yeah. First attack misses. Second attack.
Fuck me.
And a 1.
Okay, off.
20.
Oh, yeah. You would.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Does
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That would hit, even with the shield. So roll the damage.
17 plus something.
Plus 6 is 23. Halved. Kaiman, you take 11 points of damage.
That would only be the first attack, technically.
That would technically, be only the first attack. Second attack.
Oh.
So I should roll once more.
17 plus 3 is 20.
Plus
9 is 26, which no, Kaiman's shielded, so that doesn't beat his AC. Then we go to the cloak.
I did roll once earlier, got 24, but with advantage, that's still a 24 to hit, which won't hit because of shield.
Cool. Now, Kaiman, is your turn. What would you like to do? Combatants all around.
Wait, so you said I could channel divinity?
I'm saying no, you can't channel divinity. This is a ghost taking over your body.
And just going for.
We're gonna run this in. We're gonna, to speed this up, we're going to run this in 3 rounds. You've got 3 rounds to run this. Otherwise, we're going to sort of DM fiat a bunch of stuff just to sort of get through this, because I think we all know where this is going to go. Oh, fuck. Okay.
No, we don't. Ben.
No, we fucking don't. Choose the range. Each creature in the light must make a con save. Failed save, it takes 12d6 radiant damage. Is blinded for 1 minute. Make me a con save.
Who's that?
You know, Ryan.
The ghost doesn't see a way out of this.
Ghost wants-
21 from the cloak.
21 passes from the cloak.
10.
Yeah,
10. Unfortunately, that is a fail from the thing is now blinded. Roll 12d6, right?
Mittens and I are just sat outside. I'm like, oh, I'm sure it's going really well.
I'm just sort of there looking
Yeah,
at
exactly.
Glyndan like, I don't think I can do. I don't think that was a
How do I-
bright light coming from under the door.
How do I?
So just put in the, so go to the dice thing, and then if you go to the
Yeah.
adv roller, it's like the advanced roller, and then you can from there go 12, and then pick the dice d6, and then roll. Purple save isn't blinded. Undead and oozes a disadvantage on the saving throw. A creature blinded by the spell makes another con save at the end of each of its turns. Successful save is no longer blinded. Right. So giant ape, you take 41 points of damage, and you're blinded because I thought this was going to go over quickly. So get this ball rolling. So then we have, so that's Kaiman. That's your turn. Then we go back to Oramis as a giant ape. You no longer have advantage, but because you're flanking, it is just a straight roll. So
Wait.
roll. Oh yeah. Roll the bite real quick. 12 misses.
Worth a try.
Oramis. Let's see how you do as a giant ape.
Neither of them hit, do I?
No, neither of them hit, unfortunately.
Cloak's turn.
Cloak's turn.
21.
21 doesn't hit
Oh.
Kaiman.
With advantage. 21. Fucking hell.
Kaiman, your turn.
So that success was level 8. I have level 9 slots.
Go for it. Roll. if you,
Then we're going to end this quickly. Fine. No, we're fucking not.
right out for fucking blood.
He's like, right.
Oh god. Yeah, you're both creatures are blinded.
How many? Is it the same rules?
It seems it's already done the damage there. When you clicked Sunburst this time, so 27 damage. I'll count that for JJ. So it takes 27 points of damage. I'll look at JJ's sheet. I'm gonna say, right, and this is Ben just gonna sort of try and speed things up a little bit here. Because I think we do all eventually know how this is gonna go. I think. How much health is Kaiman on?
161.
61. How much health is the massive gorilla on?
89.
89. Right. So based on health alone and the fact that you are outnumbered, I'm going to say that it takes multiple rounds. Kaiman puts up a fucking damn good fight, and it almost knocks you out of, out of thing. Kaiman, I think you've expended enough spell slots for me to feel like this has been a useful use of your your thing. I think I heard spider emergency, so I think JJ is just dealing with a spider. There we go. So, as I was saying, just to catch up, JJ, I feel like this has been a useful waste of resources for Kaiman, and given the fact that the gorilla has more HP than Kaiman, and there's still two combatants wailing. Pardon?
I have 161.
161?
Yeah.
I really don't. Continuing. It's just funny.
All right. If everyone doesn't mind this continuing, then I guess then we'll go again. So, Oramis, roll to hit again. You took 27 points of damage, by the way, JJ.
Yeah, I saw you mark that down, so I've got that down.
Cool.
I'm sitting at 21. No. 14 plus 9.
No.
14 plus 9
Is
is
it 20?
23. Does hit Kaiman. Doesn't hit Kaiman. Sorry.
Oh my god.
23 doesn't hit Kaiman.
What does AC?
24.
Fuck off.
That word, what was it? Talent.
Ryan's entire thing was, I want to be a massive metal tank.
All right, that's a 30 to hit.
That is a 30 to hit. That definitely hits. Roll some damage.
11.
I can't
11
wait for
force
Kaiman
damage.
to just walk out
You've got to do that
holding
16
Oramis'
more
body.
times, JJ.
Pardon?
11 more times.
You've got to do that 16 more times, 15 more
yeah.
times. We're all good.
I'm just saying, you
Right.
guys could also be shooting from the door.
No,
Or something. You guys are just-
misplaced faith in my
I don't
boys.
Yeah.
think I do want to be shooting from the door if he's got fucking
Yeah, what
sunburst going off.
So what are Mittens and Glyndan just chatting about as all this is going off?
I don't know if it's the container they serve the soup in, but it should be so good.
Yeah, well, I've heard some things. If you like have something that's sort of like continually like it's sort of got rough sides, so it continually sort of moves the food about and keeps it sort of like circulating, so it doesn't like end up like separating or anything like that. It's usually quite good.
I like you, Mittens.
I regret giving you guys that 5 seconds. Oramis, roll to hit again. Just
Ah,
single
Isn't it
single
Kaiman's
roll.
turn?
Oh yes, no, sorry, Kaiman. Kaiman, it's your go. What would you like to do?
Oh wait, also
Do
can I
I
make a?
dare fucking ask?
Uh,
Um, does I'm guessing 18 doesn't have
80. No.
18.
Oh, 18.
Yeah, no.
Yes, an 18 hits. Which one? The gorilla or the
Oh,
cloak?
it's kind of really cool. No, the mic. Yeah, the
Gorilla hits a gorilla.
Please, Mike.
Luke, did you make a save against being blinded on your last turn as well?
no, I just figured I was blinded. What's the thing?
Yes, con save. DC
Con
19.
save.
DC 19.
It is 18 on the thing, by the way.
Oh, 18 then. 18.
Even with +4
No.
con from the 8, that's nothing.
No, unfortunately not. Okay, so Kaiman, you've resolved that punch. That's 11 plus 7, so that's 18 points of damage to the ape. Any bonus action? No. If you do, roll it.
I missed the bump.
Oh, yeah, missed the bite. The bite misses tragically. Now, Oramis again.
So you need a
I
15
presume-
dice to hit him.
Yeah, you need a 15 on
Oh,
the
there
dice
we
to
go.
hit.
Nat 20.
There we go. Natural 20.
Oh.
Roll the damage.
21 plus 6.
21 plus 6, 27, halved to
What's
13.
what's
21
the
would be
crit?
doubled because of crit.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. So it's
42
3d10.
plus 6 is 48. Halved is 24.
24. Kaiman, you take 24 points of damage.
How'd you like them apples?
Bitch.
And can
Okay.
Kaiman make me a con save, please? No, actually, never mind. Don't make me a con save, Kaiman. It's not a concentration spell. It's not burst. It just happens. Now, can you make me a con save, gorilla, to see if you're still blinded?
14 plus 4.
18. That passes. No longer blinded. Fantastic. Then we go to the cloak, which I
rolled a
don't think
1
can
to
be
hit.
blinded.
It can. It doesn't say it's
Oh,
immune to blinded.
it can. All
So I
right.
rolled
Rolled
a
a
1 to
1.
hit and then a 15 on my save. 15 plus 3 is 18. So the cloak is no longer blinded.
18. Cloak is no longer blinded. Kaiman, what you doing?
I might
See if we can get through this in the last 15 minutes.
Mind you, I still have loads of healing left.
No.
Those
No.
are cleric powers. They're from your god.
That's all day.
The ghost can't do it.
Oh,
I would say potentially if you wanted to reduce his AC at all, you could. Like, he's got a massive shield. You could try and rip that from him as one of your attacks. The disarm action is a thing. 12 on the smithing gauntlet doesn't hit anyone because it's a natural 1. 26 on the bite does hit. Who you hitting, cloak or big man?
What does the cloak do?
The cloak is punching you for force damage.
Yeah, the cloak. I think it hit me already. So.
Cool. Roll the bite damage. 7.
Okay. It hasn't got any resistances.
Cool. Then we go back to Oramis as a massive ape. You have advantage. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna do that.
You have advantage. You can crit fish.
Try for the crit.
Try for the crit.
Okay.
Nope, but still hits with a +9. That even with shield, Kaiman's
16.
get it. 16 damage.
And that's second attack.
Second attack doesn't hit. So Kaiman, you take 8 points of damage there. Now the cloak.
Okay, yeah. The cloak.
Every 3 rounds, we're going to check in on Glyndan and Mittens, and their conversation better be riveting.
Cloak misses.
Cloak misses. Cool. The cloak does have advantage.
Yeah, it rolled a 9 with advantage. Well, a 9 plus stuff with advantage.
Damn it.
It needs. I need like a 15 to hit on the
Jesus.
cloak.
Then Kaiman, your turn once more.
Can I do something as Mittens after Kaiman?
Yeah, sure.
My hits?
Smithing Gauntlet. Who's the Smithing Gauntlet against?
Ape.
Ape. Does a 16 hit the ape?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll the damage for the Smithing Gauntlet. 9 plus 3 damage. That's 12 damage to the ape. And
then bite on the ape as well.
bite on the ape as well. 21. Roll the. Yep, that hits. Roll the damage for that. That's 5. Ape takes a little bit of damage. Yep, 13 total gone. Then Mittens, what would you like to do?
I want to try. It's a Hail Mary, but I want to try a whole person. I want to like peek open the door and try a whole person. So Wiz save DC 19.
Wisdom
Kaiman.
save DC 19, Kaiman. 12. There we go.
Oh wait, no, I can't do. Never mind, I can't do that.
Why not?
because
Are you concentrating on?
It would drop polymorph but they're both concentration. Never mind.
Well,
That's a worthy sacrifice, isn't it?
He gets to save every round. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we'll do it. So Oramis is no longer an ape.
Oramis is no longer an ape, but Kaiman, you are held. You are paralyzed. Any hits against Kaiman now have advantage, and they are counted as critical hits.
So Oramis, this is the time to deliver the.
Time to deliver the goods, as it were.
Wait, so he's held. What does that mean again?
He's held. He's paralyzed, which means you have an advantage to hit him, and any hit becomes a crit.
Melee hit is an auto crit.
Oh, sweet. This is my turn.
I'm going to give you a +2 to this roll as well because he is paralyzed, and you've got the cloak there as like helping you, just as a little extra incentive. But yeah, roll to hit.
21.
You have an advantage. 21 plus 2 is 23. Fuck you, Kaiman.
Do again?
20.
Hey,
There we fucking go. Roll 9 slashing damage, which is doubled to just roll me another d8, and your sneak attack damage is doubled as well.
D8 is 7, and then sneak attack is 19. So double 19 sneak attack, please.
Cool. So 28 plus that's 35. Yeah, 58. Kaiman, you take 58 points of slashing damage.
And
that is not halved because his attacks are magical. 14 with a concealed blade doesn't hit. So yeah, you as Oramis now just go in and slash a deep, heavy wound just beneath his armor plate, and then you try for the next one, but you just slightly slash away. Cloak. Again, I'm going to give the cloak a +2 here just because he's paralyzed as well.
28 with the cloak.
Yeah, that hits.
12 plus 6, 18.
18. Is that then doubled, or is that already doubled?
That is already doubled.
18 points of force damage to you, Kaiman. How are you looking?
52 health.
52 health.
I can go 25 feet. I can go 25 feet and make a melee attack against him as well.
Okay, go for it.
17. Fuck me. Okay, well that's got. Alright, I'm gonna go.
You
I'm gonna
you
leave
run
this room
in.
again because I've got some more movement.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get out.
Glyndan, you can peek in and take a look.
What the fuck's going on in here?
The man is unkillable.
Trying to get the goods, guys. Help me, right?
Right, I'm gonna try a firebolt.
Trying to bring the
A
goods.
firebolt.
Yeah, I'll go in the room so I'm not hitting Mittens' cloak.
No, I'm like very fire resistant.
He's immune to
True.
fire, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, is it...
Yeah. Doesn't matter. He's immune to fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
You fling a firebolt and just nothing happens.
Retreat. Go get
Like,
him, lad.
nothing.
Go get him, lad.
Kaiman, make me another wisdom saving throw DC 19. You have to beat a 19 here. If you beat a 19, you are no longer
Oh,
paralyzed.
thank God.
A 17! You are still paralyzed.
That's
We
close.
go again. Oramis.
Okay,
Roll.
boys, come on.
Roll to hit again. Come on, we can do this.
We can beat one man.
There we go.
We can kill one character, guys. Come on.
Oh my God.
Yes, so 10, roll another, so sneak attack is doubled to 46, plus the 10 from the slashing, add another d8 onto that. 5, so that's a total of 51 points of damage. You also have your bonus action.
I
Jab.
get 2 attacks.
Oh, yes, you get 2 attacks. Second attack, even with the advantage on the +2, misses, unfortunately.
Okay, and now bonus action.
Paralyzed man.
Oh, sorry, that's sneak attack, not concealed blade. 24?
24 is his AC, and because he's paralyzed, he can't make reactions. That does hit the 10 piercing damage. That takes out Kaiman.
Oh, thank
Kaiman,
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Why is my
Oh
24?
God.
because that's your AC. Your AC is 24.
Meets it, beats it
Oh.
in D&D.
Wait,
You have +1 plate armor. So that's 19, and then a +3 shield. That's 22, and then your cleric ability allows you to add +1 to any piece of armor, which we said was your shield, and then at level 17 your AC just naturally goes up by 1. 24.
how long does shield last?
You can't do shield anyway because you're paralyzed. It took a
you're dead.
fucking
over it.
effort.
You're dead.
Kaiman goes down, and for the sake of brevity, I'm going to say that this fucking ghosty boy appears, and he's not looking great anyway. He appears.
Nip in and take a shot.
Yeah, sure. Remembering that he's resistant to fire.
Nip in and take a toll the dead.
Be immune to necrotic, my guy.
It's a ghost. Read the name of the spell carefully.
Nip in and
I mean, Toll the Dead does sound like it specifically targets.
It does sound like it does. Yeah, some of the names for the spells are utterly stupid.
why is this so hard? Magic missile. Then there we go. One for the
Magic
ages.
missile.
Oh, a classic.
Yeah, everyone's favourite. 3 missiles. 1d4 plus 1 for each one.
In Baldur's Gate 3, I have a wizard, and all I use on him is magic missile, just because
7 damage.
consistent. 7 damage, and this lowly ghost
God, that was tough, guys.
disappears into the ether.
I
found the strength. Found the strength to strike that final blow.
That on the encounter builder was very easy. Jesus fucking Christ! The rolls.
The fact that we got someone that got possessed with 24 AC.
Yeah. Now you know how I feel when I have to go up against fucking Griffin and fucking
Galahad and
Felix and Galahad and all fucking sorts. You all know my pain now.
There's nothing stopping you from having a creature that's got plus whatever to hit. We're limited by our own.
True, true. You are very true. Okay, so to speed through the rest of this in the last just 3 minutes. Actually, you know what? I think with the ghost dissipated and the area now just quiet. Kaiman, you know, you guys have several healing spells and things like that. Kaiman, you return with 1 hit point. You wake back up. What does Kaiman say as he raises back up from being knocked the fuck out? Bruises and cuts and whatever all over him.
Any soup left?
And with that, we'll call the fucking
Cold?
episode. Thank you
I feel
all.
cold.
Thank you all very much for joining me this week. I hope you enjoyed a lot more PvP than I thought there'd be. But my god, that was entertaining. Ghosts against high level parties, who knew?
Indeed.